Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Hourglass. Welcome if you are new. It's so good to be here. Welcome to 2025, the year of the 9. Usually me and my family, we celebrate the New Year's in the spring equinox, but this is the year of the 9 beginning in January. All right, these messages are brought to you from the divine, the label that pays me. Let's see what's going on with your person. Is this your twin flame or is this a karmic soulmate? Some of you, this is a soulless attachment that you're a part of, or your twin flame is a part of a soulless attachment. These people are soulless. So if you or your twin flame are interacting with a group of people and they're like, what the fuck was that? I'm feeling like it's sexually related. So if somebody like went out and had sex, it was like mindless. It was like, what was that? It was not satisfying. It actually felt like it was taken from someone here. It's because you slept with a soulless person. They just took from you. They didn't have anything to return. Was the sex even all of that? The chaser. So I don't know if you were the chaser or your twin flame is becoming the chaser, but there was a lot of chasing because of abandonment issues. I know a lot of you are probably disgusted with the abandonment cycles, but it's not going to be over until we get through it. So there's a lot of codependency on being chased or pursued. So some of you may have a lazy lover, or they always felt like, one day you're going to leave. So it's might as well I let you kind of pursue me, or I kind of let you chase me while I just be passive or act like I don't even care. But I'm also very codependent on your attention. I mean, you not paying attention to me really affects my mood. So someone may be wishing for you to get back into your chaser's dynamic, or somebody's getting ready to chase that ass. They don't want you to go. Or you have someone, is like you have your twin flame and they're being chased. We have paradise. You're somebody's green place. We have old school. Some of you may be in your Phoenix energy. I'm in my silver dragon era right now. Some of you may be in your Phoenix era. So you are indeed somebody's green place. You are somebody's happiness and joy. They love being playful with you. They love your company, but it always sets into a honeymoon phase. So when things get serious, or when the relationship warrants for your person to kind of step up and plan and make some shit happen, they start this chasing energy. You could also be involved with someone that's they need to be pushed. My nose is becoming congested and heavy. So if it sounds like I'm in a tunnel or something, it's my nose is getting clogged. So this download has a little pressure to it. Yeah, I feel like you have someone that's replaying a lot of events in their mind. They're stuck in a honeymoon phase. They want to rekindle the passion or the joy between the both of you, but because you're constantly rising from the ashes, they can't keep up. They love experiencing you. They enjoy you, but they're old school. And this could be very hard to grow and blossom with. Yeah, it's like this. You had to give this person an ultimatum, or you finally decided to step out of the chaser's dynamic because it wasn't going past the honeymoon phase. It was not becoming anything solid and anything dependable on. So maybe you changed your mind, and it showed in the renewal you gave to yourself. It showed in your glow up that you changed your mind about this person. You're the Phoenix. You have like this shock value that you bring. It's a long road to get back to you. It's a slew of things that this person has to do to have a renewal with you and to grow. Because, you know, people come back all the time. People reconciliate all the time. It's good for a few months and then it goes right back to the same bullshit. I feel like this person wants to do that, but they don't want the same events to replay. So there's a major transformation occurring in this Capricorn season. And it may run on until the spring equinox, possibly in Aries season. We have flighty. Yup. This person is jittery. It's like they get cold feet. Not knowing what they're going to do next causes you anxiety. Find love you could count on. Yeah. So they miss the chasing energy that you had with them, but they also know that they're not a person to count on, or they don't want to be. The other day I heard somebody say that. One of my clients, male clients that I was doing a cut on, he was saying that he don't like when people depend on him. And I'm just like, well, what kind of fucking family man are you? In my mind, I'm like, huh? You don't like anybody depending on you, but you're a grown family man married with two kids. What are you talking about? Anyway, I feel like this person has extreme anxiety. And this what leads to the codependency. Some of you already heard this before. This is not news to you. The thing is, there may be a sudden change in attempts to tackle this anxiety. Somebody knows that they set themselves back a long way from you. It says you have a long way to go before you find what you want, but the journey helps you grow. This is an epiphany. Somebody's very surprised in your Phoenix energy. I'm getting that this is the highest they ever seen you before. You suddenly changing. It's a sudden change for them, but I feel like this was building up. Like, maybe one day you notice that you were doing too much for this person and they were being very passive, fickle, flighty, canceling, flaky. And it's like, maybe you kept testing them and they kept doing the same thing until eventually you decide that I'm going to get off of this bullshit. Now they look around, they don't see you chasing them no more. They want to know what suddenly changed. They realize how far they are away from you. So this person could have been running for so long that when they finally look back, you were nowhere in sight. So they ran too far away from you this time. And with this change, they realize that they're not a person. They're not a dependable person, but they want to depend on a lot of people. So these are things that could be secretly coming to light for them. They may not be talking about it. They want to help you grow though. And they want to be someone you could count on. But their extreme anxiety is causing a lot of... It's like time lost. No love is lost, but time is lost, hey. And that's a very valuable resource. That's... Somebody's nervous system is pinching. We have distance horizon, a mature man. So this person could be big in age. We have courtship, yeah. They want to reconcile. They want to do things right. They want to be a love you could count on. I feel like your spirit guides are just like... I'm seeing your spirit guides slap. Like, you know how Homer from The Simpsons would be like, dope. It's like your spirit guides see this person come in. And they're just like, oh God, here we go again, right? So this person definitely wants to court you. Some of you may have an upcoming interview, some sort of interview in the mail or the email. And you have to click on the link to schedule or to... Yeah, a reservation needs to be... Somebody's looking at a reservation. Because I'm seeing the mouse go to the link. All right, so your person needs to mature. They need to grow the fuck up. And that may be a long ways from now. You may be light years away from this person when it comes to the maturity level. Ooh, I have an appointment for 3:30 and it's 2:43. Shut up. So this is another spiritual card out of this deck. It talks about, leaving what has been ruined to go to a more higher timeline here. There could be gossip that causes this person anxiety. So maybe they're really hell-bent on opinions of others, and that kind of shaked you. You kind of felt like that was weak. You felt like this was weak of them to be this way. So distance horizon, you are beautiful. You're this person's green place, your paradise. I feel like they want to go to you. They want to float to you. If they could fly, they would have definitely flown to you. Something about bodies of water. So some of you may be working with water and lightning. I don't know why I'm getting glass. But this is very foreign. Or you live in a foreign place, or maybe you guys live too far away to date each other. So you're the one that's always chasing, calling. Maybe that's how it was in the past. I feel like when you pull away in that Phoenix energy, this person aged. Their anxiety is aging them. We have 4, 5, or we have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 36. This could all be dates. Important dates. So you're their wildest hope. They never expect to find someone like you when they did. But the distance, there's a great distance here with long road and the distant horizon. They understand the importance of being a love you could count on at this time. I'm hearing that song, I Can't Wait, from Jack Hill, when he was saying, I hate to see a pretty girl cry. And then he was saying, ooh, I get to see you with another man. So I don't know if this person saw you with another man, heard some kind of gossip about you with another man, but they shook up. They're looking for the next positive movement here, even though they're still wanting you to chase. They're developing new ideas. They got some kind of shocking news about you and someone else. Or their anxiety kind of, their anxiety fools them about you dating other people. That's what I'm saying is you're going to leave anyway. So I'm going to leave you chase me. And, if you stop, if it dies out, it was fun while it lasts. That's what this was about. This is their attitude in the beginning. My eyes keep going to the anchor energy, the anchor symbolism here. So I don't feel like this person is settled. Their spirit is not a settled spirit. I don't know if they like to travel a lot and that's getting old. They're surprised that they're getting tired of this. A lot of fantasy and fairs. Fair is flighty, fair fantasy. They have a lot of dreams that they could pass you or run into you one day. They hope to run into you a lot, but there's no effort to actually go and see you. There's no concrete effort to see you. There's a lot of daydreaming going on here. And there's electricity when they daydream. Some of you, this person knows is going to be a whole different adventure with you, and they were not ready to do that. It's courting you would have take them into deeper waters, or courting you would have take them into a foreign territory, unknown territory, and they were just not ready. They may feel old. They may have a young face, but they feel old. I don't know why I'm hearing bow wow out of my system. I got to get you out of my system We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, they want to reconcile, but there's no movement being made. And it's like, how could you be affected, or how could you feel any kind of way when you weren't doing anything? It's like you don't have a right to be jealous or unhappy because I'm with someone else. You waited too long. So maybe somebody came out of a 3-month contact. A 3-month no contact. And you're telling them that you moved on, that you're dating someone else or seeing someone else. And it's like their head is hung. They're hanging their head. They may have had family issues to deal with that took them in a different route or kept them in place. Release your ex. So you have released them. They were not expecting that. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, so maybe you may talk about that. Like maybe they want to meet up with you. You guys meet up or talk on the phone. And you bring up the red flags that you had enough of. You couldn't count on them because of their red flags. And now they're like, I feel like they're distraught that you're cleared your energy from them. And it's bringing a transformation. I keep getting that song by Jack Hill, Can't Wait, or Believe Me. It's either the one or it's either title, Can't Wait or Believe Me. So it's like, I can't wait to show you how much I've changed. I hope you believe me. That's what that song was really about. Like, I can't wait to show you how much I've changed, and I hope you believe me. Won't you believe me? But then it's like, you're already with someone else. Ooh, I hate to see you with another man. Ooh, I can't take it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this person had a string of people that was chasing them. And they realize being like this kind of pushed them way behind. They're like many moons away. Or many moons ago. I feel like you have released the expectations with this person. You have cleared your energy. And they're just stuck with all of these emotions and anxieties about you. Maybe now they're like, they're surprised. This is a little bit self-righteous or selfish, self-centered. So this is a little self-centered. They are surprised that they even have red flags because they have many people rushing or chasing them, wanting to pursue them. So they think that they were the bee's knees, hey? And they're surprised that you released them because of these red flags. They feel like they're smart. The thing is, this person has a lot of ambition, but with no gusto, with no action. So the anxiety, it causes a lot of anxiety. They have all this pent up energy, all of these pent up daydreams and visions, but they don't do shit about it. And that's where the anxiety comes up. They're very anxious or nervous to talk to you. I feel like they're nervous to talk to you because of what you may say. And it's like whatever you say shows them that they have a mighty long way to go before they're even on your level or before you even look at them the same. We have 38. We have the mind. So this could be someone that likes to play mind games, or they think that they were smart. They were like an expert, but they're finding out that they're not with you. A lot of daydreaming. You're on this person's mind a lot. We see this purple energy. You may have like a purple aura, or you're a very open person, but you're no longer flexible to them. They get it. They're learning from their mistakes. They hate that they made you cry. We have grounding again for the day. So the second time the grounding card comes up in the base chakra. So there's a lot of things that this person had to do away with. They had to deprogram themselves and reprogram themselves. They're learning a lot of these books. So they're book smart, or they're like self-educated, or there's a lot of self-help books. They're reading a lot of books. But it's like, bruv, you could read from now until you fucking pass out. The thing is, if you're not implementing what you're reading, what you're learning, your life is not going to change. It's like it's all stored in the mind, but there's no real, tangible transformation. It's like they're living in their mind. Ooh, this person has a tortoise energy. So they're very slow to act. They're very slow to act on their will. They're not as assertive as they need to be. I'm also getting that there's an honest expression coming, but they're not assertive enough to bring it to your face. The direction that they took in life because of their anxiety, it's like whatever caused anxiety, whatever they feel nervous to do, they felt like it was a bad thing. So they ran in the opposite direction. This person is learning how important self-control is. Something about they have exes attached to them. Their logic does not work at this point. You're all in their imagination. This person has like a whole fucking life with you in their imagination. Yep, the crown. They're looking for a miracle. They're looking for their guides to give them a miracle. They're still looking for things to fall in their lap with desire, yeah. You're their desire. You're their highest fulfillment. This person is not fulfilled. They have passions, they have goals, they have cravings, but it's something about they lack assertiveness. They lack the initiative. They let, you know what it is? They stood by and let the world pass them by. They stood by and let their world, they let a lot of opportunities go straight past them. I don't know if they were hooked on that theory of whatever is meant for you doesn't pass you. But it does pass you if you're looking in the opposite direction, or if you're intentionally going in the opposite direction, you're dismissing the opportunities, hey, that was meant for you. So fuck that theory of what's meant for you doesn't pass you. Yes, it does. And at times, it's once in a lifetime opportunity that you dismissed. So they have a strong desire for you. Some of you, this person could even be fantasizing about you with another man, and they show up and you're like put in this position to choose, and you choose them. This is it's like very fantasy-like. Then I'm also getting that they wish that the person you're dating currently or married to catches you and them together, and you have no choice but to stay with them. So I don't know if this is like a Smachiavelli, a sneak link, or they want it to be a sneak link. Very interesting. We have 12 and 43. So let's get the tarot out here before I hit the road. Shit, I have 3 decks that I want to play with, but I don't have enough time. Yeah, they sad. Cry me a fucking river, bruv. Like, and I'm hearing Neo. I'm so sad of love. I'm so sick of love songs. This person's tired of feeling blue. They're lonely. So whoever they decided to go towards, or whoever friend group they decided to put before you, because they chose a friend group, they chose a certain community to stick with. Now look at them. They alienated themselves. They feel friendless. You were their true friend. They could have spoken to you about any and anything. You do have this shock value. They did not know that they were going to be this sad when you release them. It's like nobody gets me. Oh, wow. I'm hearing hit the road, Jack. Don't never come back no more. So your person is lonely. They sad. They're stuck with their anxiety. And I feel like this group of people or friends, they kind of add to this person's anxiety because there's no growth. It's a bunch of red flag individuals that they hang out with. We have peaceful. So they may like to cut out time for themselves alone. This could be like a lone wolf type energy where they have a community. They have a certain place they hang out. I'm hearing that they sit amongst fools that could be laughing and criticizing their struggles. Or they don't share too much with this group because they create more anxiety. So they often go by themselves and kind of chillax. They think about you in this time. It's like they're telling people, you know, I like a lot of alone time because I need to recharge. But I don't think that's true. They go on their own because they don't fit in. They don't feel like they fit in. They feel like the things that are going on within them internally, nobody would get it. Nobody would understand it. But they like to be chased. They like when people suss them out. They like when people hunt them down, look for them, involve them without having to be asked to be involved. They like that. Large body of water. Yeah. So they may be traveling by boat, or where they travel to, it's like an island type, or it has a lot of swamp or lagoon. They're irritated. Yeah. They could have monitoring spirits. There could be flies around this person. They have monitoring spirits around them. What is this? They have monitoring spirits around them, and that's why they go alone. Yep. You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. And this person is dying of thirst. Yeah, they're trying to chase you now because they fucking thirsty. When last they drank water? All right. Well, how else are they feeling about you on this long road to you? Grieving. They're heartbroken. They're in a fetal position, y'all. They don't feel safe. They feel hurt. At night, they cry a lot, or there's weeping, or there's tears that's just streaming at the corner of this person's eyes. But they feel like this is peace for them. So it's like, I like my solitude, but I don't want to give it up to pursue you. It's like, I love you, right? I want to be with you, but I don't want to give up my solitude to have a relationship. It's like, I want something deep. I want to have someone that's supportive and I feel welcome, but I don't want to give up my solitude. I rather my own company. Why is this person pushing away love like this? They're discouraged by it. They're discouraged. So they feel like being with you was very empowering. You make them feel like they could do anything. They're capable of anything. But it's something about their comfort zone. They feel safe there because it's nothing threatening. This person has a few safety blankets that they have, a few things that they don't want to stop doing, but it's hindering their growth. Look, and they want to be supported. They want to be supportive in their endeavors. I'm getting that meme, old time meme that says, I can't be controlled. I just need somebody to show up and say, that's my baby. So that's what they want. They don't want to be controlled. They don't want to be changed. They don't want to be told about these red flags. They just want someone to accept them and ride with them. Encourage all the stupid things that they do. It's like they're choosing their anxiety instead of working through it and growing and showing up. How is this person? They're heartbroken about you. They're heartbroken about courting you or you releasing this chasing dynamic with them. And I feel like you don't want to talk about it, or you do want to talk about it, but because you're going to pull up their flaws, their mistakes, the anxiety promotes them not to reach out. Surprise. So there's a surprise, or there's a surprise event about to happen between you and them, because this longing is too much. There's a lot of work being done in releasing here too as well. They're afraid to charter these waters to you, or this road. You're very astonishing to them. Something out of a storybook. We have Justice, Libra, strong Libra energy, Libra gang. Transparency is hard for this person. There could be some illegal things that this person is involved with that creates more anxiety. So the group of people that they involve with, illegal things are going on here, or there's one or two people in that group that's in law enforcement. They want to tell you the truth about a surprise or a transformation. Could be with money. Yup. Something is going on with illegal money. It's going to set this person back, or it did. They're very anxious about money, family money, about relocating. So they may be very established where they're at. They're comfortable where they're at, even though they're lonely and they're longing for you. They don't want to give that up. That's their security blanket, this family, this money, this way of making money. Legal money, legal incomes. What is this long way to go? I feel like this person is too sheltered for you. They may be involved in a family dynamic where money is shared. And if they break away from this, it could have consequences, or they don't want to start over. They daydream about this life with you, about being this power couple, having it all, doing right by you. Something about an injustice, retaliation, and consequences. If they pull away from the 10 of Pentacles, they're irritated. They're like a workhorse, or they feel like they're working for pennies. 7 of Pentacles. They're getting impatient. Page of Cups. They want to come in and give you a romantic offer, but I don't know. Maybe they've been waiting around for you and you're not coming around, and they feel like you have given them up. They're in an awkward phase. They can't treat you right, but they don't want to let you go. They feel like destiny is going to play a role, but it's like a self-sabotaging. It's like a rejection of you, because they feel like things are going to miraculously just land in place. But I feel like you see that as weak, as somebody that with a fragile. It's like they're fragile, or this is fragile, but still unbreakable, because we see the longing and lonely. So it's like you guys have this unbreakable bond, but it's something very fragile with the way how you guys come together. I feel like this person doesn't want to sacrifice their comforts to come towards you. They want to hold on to it. Something about 6 to 8 months with a fire sign or a fixed sign. Strong evidence a legitimate source, a reliable source. Maybe that's why I kept getting legal money. So there's a legitimate source of income that this person doesn't want to like remove themselves from. But the thing is, something is caught on camera. There's hard evidence about money fraud or money taken. Then I'm also again with the Justice card. They're clinging to some sort of truth that they made very small changes for, but it brought long-term stability. This is something that they don't want to separate from. Something about names being recorded, hey, in the Justice with the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if they're working along someone that's in hot water with the laws for fraud, money laundering. They may be close to some sort of illegal activities and they're clinging to this way of making it happen. This is serious. I feel like the Most High is guiding your person's ship with this transformation, but it's like the Most High is the storm and the currents leading this person's ship in a certain direction. But because they're the captain of the ship, they're trying to strong hold or strong arm the direction of their ship, not knowing that God is trying to guide them to a certain type of route. So they're fighting against destiny. They're pushing back against once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, claiming that if it's for me, it's going to be for me. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made for love, and it's difficult for this person to walk away from what they need to sacrifice. I feel like you walked away from them because you felt like it was unrequited with the Knight of Cups energy. You feel very empowered right now, and I feel like they want to share that too. They may have like 3 social media platforms. Oh, shit. Okay, so someone may be legally married. This could be like green card marriages or like courthouse marriages. Someone is married on one social media, and on another social media, they're single. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's like because they have deep insecurities of not being good enough. This is why they are codependent on the chaser's energy. They like to be chased because they don't feel good enough, right? They old enough to know better, but what are they doing to be better? They always wish they had you. What is this? They're wondering why is it taking so long to be where they need to be, and it's because they're clinging to something that keeps them back. They're clinging to a belief of money. Maybe they're making money in a way where they feel like this is the only thing I know how to do. I can't work a 9 to 5. I can't do this. I can't do that. This is the way how I make money. So I have to stay where this money is flowing. It's holding them back. They don't see the value of walking away from a comfort thing, hey? So maybe they feel like I don't feel like they're in touch with reality of themselves. It's like they could do more, but they don't believe they could. But they wishing and they hoping and they craving and they're desiring you. It's like if I have to ask for it, I don't want it. If I have to ask twice, I'm begging. Like this is this person's attitude. They're very like impatient when it comes to emotional support. They may also like tather or lean towards people that could even be showing them fake love, people that know their weakness could be manipulating them into ways of making money, and they just go along with it. It's like they have a cycle to break, but they need a lot of validation to feel essential. It's like you constantly have to like encourage them for them to do it. But that would bring you emotionally unbalanced. They think that you're not going to accept something about them, or you're going to say no, and it's going to be reasonable and just. This person is not passing the pressure test of authenticity. They failed. They failed a pressure test of authenticity. What is this? I'm looking at my journal, you guys, my tarot journal. It could involve career, public image, reputation, a legacy. So they're not wanting to sacrifice that for a higher timeline to court you. So they rather you chase them. 17 minutes, 7 seconds with the seven of Pentacles. So I had a 7 of Pentacles channeling earlier, but I don't know where it went off to. I lost this page. Yes, I did. Afraid of letting go again shows up. Accepting the circumstances and trying to find peaceful moments or a peace of mind with that. That's why we saw the peaceful card, because they're accepting something here that they really are not sure about, or they're tired of it, because this feels like fixed income. It's like I'm being promised 10 pentacles, but I'm only receiving 7. It's my money and I want it now type deal. There could be some kind of lawsuit going on here too. I feel like when they do have peaceful moments, it aligns them with their inner power, and that's surprising. Something about them is surprising them. And it's like in the transformation with the shock, is like they have to be present. They have to be showing up present. This assertiveness is lacking with this person. It's very one-sided. I feel like you were the game changer, but I don't know. They don't want to sacrifice something here, or it's very difficult to walk away from this 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if they could get in trouble with the laws, or there was a contract they have to break and they don't want to break it because there's like legal consequences attached to that. I don't know. I don't know if this person is married for money and they're sacrificing their authenticity to stay there, or they're married to some sort of game that brings a certain amount of money. This could be a lot of people involved. It like takes 10 people to make $100 or some weird shit, bro. Yeah. So they're expecting the best outcomes a lot. And when they don't receive it, they get hurt very deeply with the with the Page of Cups, 3 of Wands. It's like they plan, but it doesn't work out. It rarely works out. So taking that leap with you, they feel like it's not going to work out. So they don't try. They have an attachment to something, hey, or people have an attachment to them. They don't like intimacy, or they're afraid of it. It makes them anxious. And whatever this is, I think they feel like they're in control of it, because it doesn't feel as triggering as pursuing you. That's for sure. It's like come what may with the 10 of Pentacles, but they're not affected by it. It's like they're numb. They're numb. Ew. So they're in a situation that's generating a certain type of lifestyle or income, and they're numbed by it. They have sacrifices. They sacrifice their authenticity to keep it. Page of Cups, but they daydreaming about fucking the shit out of you. I'm thinking about you right now. Is how attracted to you I am. Okay, Jedi, Baby Yoda. Yeah, so I'm getting that this person, they want to do the most with you, but they want things to just fall in place without them having to sacrifice what they have going on currently. But if they see you with another man, what? They agitated? I don't know. This is a heartbreaker's energy with the chasing as well. They're under somebody's obligation. What? Okay, so what I'm getting here is they may be a slave to a commitment here. They're under someone else's power, or they're obligated to someone else's power. That's why they only receive 7 pentacles instead of 10. I fell in love the moment I saw you, wanted to snap. Somebody's gassing them up here. Someone that knows the law or knows how to say things in a way where it has this doom consequence to follow if they don't keep in line. This is serious. I'm afraid of hurting you. I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. So they are in this heavy place because they have all of this love for you, and they're not asserting themselves into living in love with you. You can't count on this person, and they wish things were different. I never expect to fall in love. It's like they're standing at the dock, and it's like the large body of water is the love that you guys have, but they don't want to jump in because they think they can't swim, or they think it's too cold, or what if something is lurking beneath. It's like all of this anxiety brings a lot of questions that causes them to hesitate. They have no fucking willpower, y'all. They rather just like visualize everything and try to manifest everything in the mind, and it's not happening fast enough, or it's not happening at all. I'm afraid for getting too serious. I was hurt before. They could have been hurt by family, or they could have been hurt by people they gave money to that did something very illegal or unjust. I don't know. I'm getting like in this person's younger years when they were making all this cash, there was a cash flow here. They were trying to be patient with an old lover. So something that they invest in, they threw a lot of money at an old lover or at a dream. And this person could have possibly took that money away from them. They feel injustice. It's like somebody faked them out in the past for money. And that's still in their mind, or that's what they're using as an excuse to not sacrifice for love with you. Oh, I've been hurt before. I built this and I did that, and I put somebody through school and they left me for someone else. So what's the point? So they're carrying their old betrayal baggage, and they're forcing you to hold it, and you drop that shit. You were like, hun. Me and them ain't the same. I don't mix and blend with shit like that. I'm putting myself first right now. I don't want to let you go. I miss being with you. Yeah, they gonna say what they gonna say. Sweet nothings, so they don't have to do nothing. Watching you like a hawk. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. They want to talk to you. They feel like you're still upset with what they didn't do, with what they didn't have the courage to do. But it's like, are you going to pay my bills? Like, this is this person's attitude. So it's like they feel bad because they didn't have the gusto to like make this happen. But then they try to lash back out with, are you going to help me with my bills? Are you going to give me money? Are you going to... This is very heartbreaking. This person is a heartbreaker. I feel guilty about my actions and what I said to you. I get scared for being honest with you. I think this person is a coward. I feel like you're out of their league. Even though they may have manifest you or they brought you into their life, it feels like they can't do right by you because they want things to be made easy. This is like a very soft guy, like weak and soft. This is a person that could possibly hate how their body looks, but does nothing to improve it. You know, I only have like these little muscles. Okay, so what are you doing about it? Oh, workout is too hard and I have money to make. It's like, ooh. This person is the author of their story. And if they have a shitty story, it's because they have a shitty narrative. It's like they want to be ready, but they can't stop comparing limitations. Their reputation serves their objectives. I feel like you're very like neutral with this person. You may be the voice of reason or you speak that truth, and they may be afraid to approach you because they know you're going to speak that truth. Some of you may be very successful advisors, or you're well balanced in your life. You have a lot of control over your life. Some of you could be getting eloped, or I'm hearing, I don't want a large wedding. Let's save the money to build this life and have a small wedding. Some of you may have a courthouse wedding, and you're going to take that money and build a very empowered life. It's like you're going to use the 10 of Pentacles to flip more money. And that is going to have a better outcome than you imagined. Some of you are not even triggered by this person and their circumstances. It's like you had your chance, buddy. Huh. Yeah, I feel like they don't like your transparency because they don't want to see their flaws. Whoever they're around is probably encouraging them to stay small. So they are in a situation that's keeping them small. They're being encouraged to stay small. And I feel like you may have stepped into this justice energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus. You could be an air sign. Maybe these people are too practical for you. They're just so fixed in their way of doing things. They're not really open to finding different ways to doing things. And that may cause you to dim yourself, or it may cause you to put a damper. It's like a dark cloud. It's like these earth signs come with like a dark cloud and it comes over you, and it's like you miss them, you wonder about them, but then when they come around, it's like it reminds you that you don't feel emotionally safe with them. So they may be excellent providers, or they have some cash flow to make some things happen, but emotionally they don't make you feel safe. It's like whatever they're given, you could give to yourself possibly. And you're looking for something a little bit more spiritually balanced. You're looking for equal partnerships, or partnerships that want to grow in an equal manner. And it's like it's not happening with this person. It's like you're pushing them to stand in their masculinity or their femininity, and they don't want to. And I feel like you're seeing it for what it is, and you may have chosen your Phoenix rising or your transformation. So they chose what they chose over you, and you're now choosing what you want to choose over them, and they can't take it. You're not obligated to this person. And the fastest way to fuck up your success, people, is to hang out with the wrong people. So this person thinks that they're being successful with these people, but it's just pure reputation. Yeah, they have a little bit of book sense, but they don't have common sense. Smart ways, smart work. Yeah, it's like they have to have attachments or else they feel like they're not important. It's like, I don't know. I'm getting like this, like I'm seeing like a young woman and she's surrounded by a lot of men. And the one guy that's not attracted to her personality or even her, how she dressed is like the one guy that's not attracted to her is bringing down her mood. She gets like 6 guys around her trying to light her cigarette, trying to give her a drink, trying to give her a foot massage. And next one's trying to kiss her hand. And the one guy that's minding his business because he's not attracted to women like that, she doesn't feel like she is gorgeous enough because of the one guy. It's like, that's what I'm getting. It could be a guy version to it. It's like that one person that leaves the circle causes this person to feel like they're not important. It's like, I want what I can't have, or I want what I want, but I don't want to do what it takes to get it. It's very confusing, hey? Some of you may be too self-reliant for this person. Some of you have chance and control. I feel like you chance it a lot, but it's very controlled. Maybe like calculated risk. Hey, I don't know. Let me shuffle one more time and see what's going to come up. They've been hurt before. I feel like this person is afraid of the law. They're afraid of politics, or they're always looking for a way to shortcut politics, shortcut what needs to be done legally. So this could be someone that has somebody to do something for them. They have someone to file their taxes. They have someone to pay their bills. They have someone to do this. They have someone to do that. They rarely do anything on their own. They just sit there looking like a gorgeous boy. So this may be a guy that's in their feminine power. And you're feminine. It's like both of you want to be feminine. And it can't work. Please forgive me, I messed up. They know they messed up. I'm afraid of hurting you. I'm trying to be someone you could trust. That's going to take a while because the very same things that they hesitate or don't want to do is the things that they need to be doing. I don't know if this person even got initiated into manhood. No one makes me feel the way you do. You're the best I ever had. We need to let each other go. Well, if you moved on, I think it's for the best. It's like you love someone so much, but you still have to say goodbye because this person's not getting their life together. And they seem to convince themselves like this is okay to live this way. To always do the same things, to go to the same familiar places, to stick around people that it's like they're looking for reasons to blame why their life is not together instead of getting their act together. Maybe they fuck really good, or they know how to have really sensual sex, but you know, I feel like you would get very annoyed and irritated with this person's slow movement. And it's like they want someone to accept them like that until they're ready to change. I don't know. I think you're about to get some shocking news from them, or they heard some shocking news about you. It's like they can't see how powerful they are without validation, without people chasing them or forcing them and bullying them to do things. This is a very weak-hearted man, or a very scared woman that doesn't want to give up this life that is ready-made, even though she's unhappy. So I don't know if you're dealing with a married woman that's very unhappy, but everything is taken care for her. I don't know if cheating is going on here and somebody decided that they don't want to cheat anymore because it's risk losing what they have. So I don't know. Some of you guys are dealing with a woman that's pushing you away because she wants this comfort obligation thing that she's in. I don't know if looking at you or being with you, she figures she's not financially stable or not stable enough. It's like, I love you, but you can't give me the life that I want, so I'm going to have to push you away. What a sucky reading. So even if you wanted to be with this person, even if you try to wait, I feel like you would be doing yourself a great injustice or a disservice by waiting for this person because they're too far behind. And there's a lot of growing up that they need to be doing to be in a very powerful relationship with you. I feel like this person transfers their anxiety on you too. Because it's like you don't know what they're up to. It's like 1 minute they love you, the next minute they're afraid. The next minute you feel like you have to save them. The next minute they're pushing you away. They don't want you to save them. Then you're chasing them. Then you're hurting yourself because it's heartbreaking that they can't see how much you love them and it's safe. Like, ugh. I feel like some of you are about to be relieved from this person and this situation. So if there is news coming to you, there's going to be followed with a sudden change, but this is all happening for you to complete your transformation. And I feel the need to say it's just sad that the one you want is not really the one that you deserve. It's just a lot of fantasy. So yeah, some of you may be trying to plead with this person. I feel like it's a woman. You may be a guy that's trying to plead with a woman to stay with you or to be with you, but it's like, I love you, but I don't want to give up what I have going on. And this is a red flag. It's a huge red flag for you. This is why you're being instructed to release this expectation you have with them. And they've shown you more than once that it's not gonna happen. Oh, what? It's not going to function properly. Okay, so that's what it is. So scratch that I said it's not going to happen. It's just not going to function properly. Man, maybe you guys may meet again. And that's when the transformation is going to happen the next time you meet them. But I feel like you're not going to be as in love with them then than you are now. Oh, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.